Hello and welcome to another exciting night of Panther basketball live on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. I am Luke Marx along with my co-host Cole Krueger, bringing you another exciting, action-packed game only on OCA Media Sport. Tonight, our Panthers take on Prairie du Chien in a non-conference game. Your Panthers coming in at 5-0, ranked top 10 in the Division I WFCA Coaches Association poll, and Prairie du Chien coming in at 2-2, coming off a loss last night against Platteville. Cole, why don't you break down how this matchup could go tonight?
Well, Luke, Panthers are coming off a huge win against Wanakia Thursday night and a great defensive performance. But I'm looking for a little more offense from the Panthers tonight, and I expect to see more points put up on the board, excuse me.
Yeah, I would say, obviously, D6 versus D1 is not exactly a even matchup. We'll see what Prairie du Chien brings to the table tonight against this elite Panther squad. Another game, you could almost call it a bye game in college basketball. It's kind of similar stature to that. And your Panthers, of course, more of a tune-up here tonight as they kind of get deeper into their season. Of course, we are in week 3 of games, almost week 4. So the Panthers, with the new poll coming out on next Tuesday, hoping to be ranked maybe even inside the top 5 for for D1. Of course, the great outlook we've talked about for this season. Of course, Sam Schmidt, Delaney Nineheis having great seasons so far, as long with generally the Panthers as a whole. You know, there's no player on this team that's played poorly. Of course, I personally am looking for more offense, as you said, specifically from a player like Clara Tracy, who has not started off the season the way she wanted to. She's not played poorly, but she certainly told me she wants to get into the scorebooks a little more, and I think that she's going to have a ample opportunity to do that tonight against this Prairie du Chien team.
Well, I agree, Luke. I mean, like you said, she almost broke the school record for most three-pointers in a season last year. She's made a couple here and there, but definitely not the start that she wanted. I expect her as well to have a hot start tonight.
Yeah, Panthers will look to continue this season and finish the first 3 weeks 6-0. Obviously, a little last game here on a Saturday night on OCA Media Sports against this Prairie du Chien team. Panthers student, you know, average at best. Prairie du Chien student section traveled pretty well for the distance. Looks like over 10 people here from that Prairie du Chien student section, which for a girls basketball game and a 2-hour drive is a pretty solid turnout. So should be some solid energy here on Saturday night at Oregon High School between the Prairie du Chien
Blackhawks?
Blackhawks, that's what I thought. I didn't want to get it wrong. And the Oregon Panthers here on OCA Media. Of course, both teams now finishing up their warm-ups and going to head back to the pregame talk. And the Panthers now do so as they will head over to Coach Wamsley. The claps start coming in. And this Panthers team is ready for another battle. At this time, I'm going to pass it over to our PA announcer for the opening announcements.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans. Welcome to Oregon High School for tonight's non-conference matchup between the visiting Blackhawks of Prairie du Chien and your Oregon Panthers. At this time, to honor America, would you please rise if able, remove your hats, and join in the singing of our national anthem. Prairie du Chien High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Accordingly, we request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletic Director Brittany Spencer-Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone in attendance will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. A special thank you to tonight's officials, without whom this game would not be possible. We have Jeremy Kutza, Tim Polsine, and Tim Shaw. Thank you, gentlemen, for your continued efforts in supporting high school athletics. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup, starting with the visiting Blackhawks from Prairie du Chien. A 5'4" junior, number 4, Greenlee Cron. A 5'10" junior, number 10, Tessa Sajowski-Higgins. 5'10" junior, number 14, Tana Radloff. 6'1" junior, number 30, Rita Achenbach. And a 5'9" freshman, number 32, Carly Kramer. And now your starting lineup for the Oregon Panthers. A 5'8" senior, number 10, Caitlin Studebaker. A 5'7" junior, number 14, Clara Tracy. A 6'1" senior, number 15, Delaney Nice. A 5'10" junior, number 22, Olivia Nice. And finally, a 5'5" senior, number 34, Sam Schmidt.
Well, it is the Panthers and the Blackhawks from Oregon High School. Before we get into it tonight, I just want to say thank you our sponsors who help make this OCA Media Sports exclusive broadcast possible with their generous support. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We are here to help. Oregon Care AreaCares.org. Culvers of Oregon, Stoughton Health, Hy-Vee Grocery Stores, and by Pizza Pit. Tour Horse Insurance is our scoreboard sponsor once again this year. Tour Horse Insurance, specializing in personal, business, and life insurance. Locally owned since 1978. Well, Prairie du Chien gets on the board first here at Oregon High School. Quick start for the Blackhawks. That one will go out of bounds. That'll go off of the Blackhawks, though. That is number 32, Carly Kramer, tipping that one out of bounds, and Caitlin Studebaker will inbound the other way for the Panthers. Blackhawk student section loud here early. Just about 10 or 12 young fellas over there down in the student section, letting their Blackhawks know they're here to support. Studebaker finds herself open in the corner. Dribbles right. Now it's Schmidt. Sizes up the defender. Screen comes from Studebaker. Schmidt loses the defender. Wide open. Jumper is good, and Panthers match. It's twos.
Well, Luke, a storyline to see here early is that Prairie du Chien only has 4 juniors on their roster and no seniors. Very young team.
Here is Schmidt, back the other way. Panthers coming off a steal. Wide open is Tracy. She jumps off to Nice. Olivia Nice inside with the right hand. The finish is good. 4-2 Panthers. Full court press set up once again. Panthers going to go to this early and often, try to come up with some steals just like they did in the last possession.
Olivia Nice had a great game Thursday night against Wanakee, looking to add on another great game, and that's
that one
thrown out of bounds.
Almost hitting Coach Wamsley in the face there. Coach just ducking out of the way last second, and Panthers now 4-2 is the lead. Back they come. Sam Schmidt again. Man-to-man is the Blackhawk defense. 9 Heiss, screen goes. Schmidt working left with the left-handed lay. Not going to fall. Rebound will go to the Blackhawks. Again, it is Carly Kramer. Now the Blackhawks come together on offense again. Studebaker will guard ball. Working left. Studebaker, known as a great defender, known for her defensive prowess on this Panther basketball team. Pass stumped inside. Now out to the corner. Almost a travel there, however. Staying with it are the Blackhawks. Kramer goes baseline, guarded by Nice. Through pass there to number 14. That's Tanner Radloff. She'll drive inside. Kick. Shot 3. No good. Short. Schmidt the rebound. Back to the way she'll come quickly. I believe that was Ava Hager on the shot there. Here is Nice. She'll drive inside, beating the defender. Panthers wanted a foul, won't get one. Rebound contested. Coming up with it is the Panthers. Here's Studebaker. Gonna try a three. Travels, however, beforehand. Turnover. Like I was just talking about, Caitlin Studebaker not known for her offense. However, will shoot that rock when the need be. Had an open look, and I'm not afraid. She's not afraid to shoot that.
In the PDC student section, letting her hear it after that one.
I'm sure they will all night. That one out of bounds. It'll go the other way. Dribbling it off of her own foot, Tanner Radloff. Simple mistake, and it results in a turnover.
It was great pressure by senior Caitlin Studebaker, like you were just saying. Her defensive prowess showing on display right there.
Inbound set will come for Oregon. 4 flat. Screen comes. Nine Eyes trying to flash open. They go inside to Nice. Olivia Nice, can she find something? A great turnaround, no good. Blackhawks get lucky there. Olivia Nice with an unfortunate miss. Panthers recover quickly on defense, however. The Blackhawks will attempt to slow it down a little bit. Usually you see a lot of smaller teams do that, and teams in lower divisions playing smaller, quicker basketball. I should say slower basketball. And that one will go out of bounds to the Panthers. That is Rita Achenbach turning it over there.
Panthers doing what Panthers doing what they do best, and that's just clamping down on defense. They've done it all year, and it's gonna be like that tonight, I believe.
Zone look this time from Prairie du Chien, dumping it off inside. Here's Tracy, wide open three. Does what she does best. Gets open, no good. Studebaker the rebound. She'll try the one with the left hand. That time no good. Nine Eyes recovering for the rebound. Cannot get it. Prairie du Chien back the other way.
Panthers have had a lot of good opportunities, just can't get anything to go.
Fast break there. That's Carly Kramer. We are tied in that Taurus Insurance scoreboard, and a errant pass from Sam Schmidt going a little too quickly. That one goes out of bounds. Here is Tegan Schenecker, the young sophomore for the Panthers, will come take the place of Clara Tracy. Schmidt will defend on the outside. Full court press again for the Panthers. Who will they find? It is number 10 there, Ava Hager. Olivia Nice will face guard. Hager now speeding ahead. Loses Nice a little bit. Wide open there, that's number 4, Greenlee Cron. With the right hand, swatted by Nice. And another swat, this time a foul goes against Studebaker. 2 free throws coming for number 14, Tanner Radloff, who appears to be the marquee player as well as Greenlee Cron for this PDC team. Front end is good. Offset feed, a non-typical free throw stance, however, it didn't matter on the front end. Studebaker finds a spot in the bench, and Brooke Bastian checking in for her.
Well, Luke, a bit of a surprise so far. PDC leading the Panthers. Bit of a surprise for me, especially because less than 24 hours ago, they were playing against Platteville back-to-back.
A lot of contact, no foul there. Panthers gonna find an offense, great cut by Nice, and the lay is good.
Great pass by Sam Schmidt, that's her special team, just moving the basketball, finding the open score.
There's a tip pass, Schmidt gonna finish to the left. That one is, not gonna go through. Nice trying to tip the rebound. That'll be an again, Panthers just coming up very close in a lot of these and getting the short end of the stick nonetheless. PDC into their offense now once again. Left corner there, that's Tanner Radloff. Radloff guarded by Schenecker. Schmidt was gonna jump for that. Now here's Greenlee Cron. Cron to Kramer. Baseline, trying to wrap that pass around. Panthers just everywhere on defense here. Can PDC find something? Trying to shake her defender. Now a baseline drive. Carly Kramer through pass. Shot 3. Will not go for Greenlee Cron. Nice the rebound. Here is Olivia Nice. Loses, regains. Should have been a travel, however. They call it a tip pass. Schmidt cannot make the 3. Panthers missing shots left and right on the offensive end.
This can't get anything to go, Luke. It's been a really rough start.
And a foul against the 99 Heist. Gonna be 2 free throws for Tanner Radloff. A rather erratic start in this first 5 minutes for both sides. Not the way the Panthers are usually playing. Lots of transition offense for both sides. However, very few points in that Taurus Insurance scoreboard just 5 minutes and 12 seconds in. Front end will rattle out for Radloff there. Can she capitalize in the back end and tie this one up?
Radloff, one of the top players on PDC, averaging about 12 points a game. Off to a good start for her junior year.
Back end will fall. Sub coming into the game. Will come for the shooter. That is number 34 for them. That is Claire Kennedy. Me and Cole noticed during warmups, PDC only had 7 full-time varsity players, carrying 4 players from their JV squad as well, making up the 11 rostered varsity players they have. Out of bounds off of PDC, almost a turnover for the Panthers, but bailed out by the errant pass from the PDC player there. We'll get the ball right back. Here is Schmidt again. Panthers got to get something going on offense. Not playing the way they want to. Here's Nice. Dump off to the inside. Olivia Nice. It is good. Olivia Nice doing what she does best, scoring on the inside of the paint. 2 more points in the paint for her. Here is Claire Kennedy. She goes to the corner. Drive. Carly Kramer. Right hand is good. Again. PDC matching everything the Panthers do. Baseline drive. Schenecker spins. Finds Bastion. Not a 3-point shooter. Dump off to Nice. Uncomfortable. It's Tegan Schenecker. The mid-range jumper is good. An easy 2 for Tegan Schenecker.
The Panthers have had a lot of good and open shots, just haven't been hitting them, and that one there hopefully can maybe start a spark for them.
2 players ready to check in for the Panthers in the next pause and play. It's Olivia Nice. Can't rush it here. Sam Schmidt wide open. Spot up 3. No good. Rebound. Delaney Nineheis can't quite get on it. 2 on none. Bastion speeding ahead for the defense. Right hand lay is good. That's Green the Cron. Here is Schmidt again, going quickly. Left hand drive. The lay is good and 1. Count the bucket. Panthers regain the lead. And Sam will shoot 1. 2 subs checking in for Oregon, 1 for PDC. Looks like Tracy gonna check in for Sam Schmidt. Nineheis will hit the bench. Caitlin Studebaker to the game.
Schmidt is a very good free throw shooter, starting off this season 84% from the line.
Can she continue the streak, or will she flounder here from her first one? It is good. She will earn herself a rest. Clara Tracy back into the game. And into the full court press again are the Panthers, finding themselves up 3, timeout, Prairie du Chien. 11 minutes, 18 seconds still remain in your first half of play here from Oregon High School. Well, Cole, what did you think of this first 7 minutes of basketball?
Well, Luke, PDC is putting up a fight so far. I was not expecting that. Oregon playing slightly worse defense than they did against Wanakee, which is surprising me because Wanakee is a very physical, good team, and PDC kind of coming in here, not a lot of rest, just played a day ago, and they're taking it at the Panthers.
Well, certainly a higher scoring game than the Wanakee game. Of course, the ending of that first half was 18-17. We're at 13-10, and we're just under halfway through the first half. (13-10) Taurus Insurance scoreboard. Full court press comes for the Panthers. What will PDC do to break it? Let's take a look. Panthers have a couple steals off this full court press. Losing the ball is Radloff. She will recover and find her teammate, Ava Hager. PDC into the offense now. Bastion switches onto that defense now. Clara Tracy coming, bringing her chest into the defender. Schenecker pokes that one away, takes a shot to the face while doing it. No call. PDC remains on offense here. Bastion tips that one. Again, just not able to come up with the steal. So many loose ball attempts for the Panthers, not able to get their hands on one. Shot 3's no good. Schenecker gonna go on the fast break. Tegan works inside, goes baseline, finishes with the right. Uncomfortable look, but Schenecker knocks it through either way, and a 5-point Panther lead now.
This press is eating PDC alive, and they've not been able to get out of it, as many teams do.
Schenecker guarding. Fall away is no good. Olivia Nice comes up with the rebound. Nice ahead in transition now. It's Bastion. She'll go baseline. Through pass. Tracy. Will she dial another three? Loses the defender again. This time the three just missed. Clara Tracy, at least once in every home game so far, has just about dropped a defender. That time the three is no good. Oh, almost a travel. It will be a travel. Picks her back foot up, and Tanner Radloff, a mistake, will give the Panthers back the basketball. Clock now under 10 minutes on the Taurus Insurance scoreboard. Greenlee Cron subbing in here. Taking a seat on the bench is Rita Achenbach for the first time. Not a lot of subbing, not a lot of rest for this Prairie du Chien Blackhawks squad. Pass to Tracy is way over her head. Caitlin Studebaker, big mistake there for the Panthers.
That's now the second arid pass that the Panthers have had so far. PDC letting them hear it.
Inbounds goes to Greenlee Cron. Cron will be guarded by Bastion, now bringing it across the half. Bastion, an astute defender in her own right, as most Panthers are. Here's Cron in the corner, Schenecker in the defense. Panthers in a zone here. Shot three from there is no good. Radloff. Here's Bastion bringing it ahead. Finds Schenecker, another pass goes out of bounds, and again, a turnover for Oregon. Here's Nineheist going to sub in for Olivia Nice, earning her first rest of the night with 9:20 to go in the first half. Panthers are getting the full court press here, starting and continuing the first half in every possession. A foul against Schenecker. Had her hands wide, but gets her chest into it a bit. Refs will not reward her for her astute defense and rather will call a penalty on her. Sam Schmidt will check back in for Schenecker. Inbounds pass will come from Hager and go to Carly Kramer. Schmidt will defend, driving inside there, and that one will go out of bounds off of Nineheist. Greenlee Cron missed the lay. Here's Reese McCabe checking in for Brooke Bastion, who will get herself a rest. Inbounds, corner, shot three for Cron is good. Check, that is Tanner Radloff on the three.
Greenlee Cron, a junior, leading the team in scoring with 13 a game.
Here is Studebaker, kicks to McCabe. Reese McCabe will use her dribble now, work left, and is fouled by Ava Hager.
Foul on number 10, Higgins, her first, second on the team.
Tracy will inbound to Schmidt. Clock now down to 8.5. McCabe will hand to Schmidt. Schmidt, shot three. Can she knock her first out of the half? No, she won't, and out of bounds it goes.
Panthers just not doing enough on offense to just light up that Toro Horse scoreboard. Only 15 points. This is not what I've expected. Still a lot of game left, though. Let's see what they can get going here.
Panthers in a battle with PDC so far. Again in that full court. They do have to get it over, and just well. Now they're going quickly. Good look for three for Hager is no good. McCabe with the rebound. Sham Schmidt in a 2-on-1 in transition. And that will go off of number 34 there. That is
Claire Kennedy.
Claire Kennedy stopping the fast break attempt for the Panthers. Here is Schmidt. Schmidt, Tracy. Tracy shot three, no good. Schmidt, the offensive rebound, battling for it, and comes up with it. Dump off to Nineheist and a foul, clear foul there. Rita Achenbach will commit the foul.
Well, Luke, I believe the Panthers are 0 for 6 to start the game from beyond the arc.
Yeah, have not made a three yet. Will have to do so if they want to
extend this lead.
Yes, here is Studebaker. She finds Sam Schmidt, wanted another three. Now it's Clara Tracy. Had a good look, passes it up to McCabe. Reese McCabe dribbling inside, trying to find a shot of her own. Pass is tipped out to Tracy. Clara Tracy works inside. Loses, finds McCabe. McCabe baseline, spinning. Tries to dump that to Studebaker. Pass is tipped. Studebaker able to gain control, working inside with the right-handed lay is good.
Great finish by Caitlin Studebaker right there.
That it is. That one tipped out of bounds. Will stay with Prairie du Chien. McCabe tips that pass. Sub here for Prairie du Chien. Carly Kramer will come back in, and Claire Kennedy will hit the bench. Inbound there. Goes to Radloff. McCabe defense. Radloff working ahead. PDC got to get it across, and Radloff draws the double though. In trouble, Schmidt. Good defense. Now they go inside to Kramer. Pass is tipped. Good look for three from Hager is short. Air ball. Rebound to Radloff, and Clara Tracy fouls her. Good foul. As to not a lot of wide open layup, and going to the free throw line for two is Tanner Radloff. Couple of subs away for the Panthers. Olivia Nice and Brooke Bastian will have to wait after the first free throw to come on in. Radloff so far shot 4 free throws. This will be her 5th and 6th. Front end is good. 4 of 5 so far. Clara Tracy and Caitlin Studebaker will check out here. Can she go 5 of 6 on the free throw line? Let's find out. Tanner Radloff, 7:02 to go. Yes, she can. Cuts the lead to 2 for Oregon, 17-15. Blackhawks staying in this one. It's Olivia Nice. Stutter step, right hand lay, no good. Offensive rebound, Nineheist kicks to Schmidt. Schmidt tries the 3, this time again no good. Nineheist battling, and a jump ball will keep it with Oregon. Rita Achenbach.
Great job by Nineheist to go up and get that rebound. You can see why she averages nearly 10 rebounds a game.
Summer Shaw will check in for her, giving Delaney a rest. Schmidt, Nineheist, open for 3. Now got to find a pass. She will go to her counterpart, Sam Schmidt. Dump off to Nineheist. Nineheist, left hand lay, will rattle around, no good. Offensive board for Olivia Nice though. She finds Schmidt. Again, Schmidt wants the 3, cannot get it. Here's McCabe. Maurice McCabe, one of 2 sophomores that get minute for this Panthers team. She goes to Sam Schmidt. Schmidt steps out, another 3. This time, no good again, and she starts her night 0 for 5 from 3, and a foul against Oregon will give the ball to PDC. Tegan Schenecker checking in. I imagine it will be for Sam Schmidt, but let's just see. That it will. Sam Schmidt takes a break.
Just a shaky start for the Panther offense. I expected them to come out red hot, especially after a tough performance against Wanakee, but it's just been nothing going to happen.
Coach Wamsley's squad slow on offense yet again. Scored 72 against the Cuba City Cubans. Since then have scored a total of 57 points in 3 halves of basketball. That one off the top of the backboard. Achenbach the rebound though. Here's Hager, she drives inside. The finish no good. Offensive rebound, pass is tipped. Schenecker comes up with it. Summer Shaw battling, will find Bastian in transition, and a big foul there as Ava Hager runs right through Brooke Bastian, sending her to the ground, and the Panthers will maintain possession. Bastian will receive the inbounds. Goes right to Schenecker, Tegan Schenecker, a great shot creator in her own right, to McCabe. Hand off to Olivia Nice. Uncomfortable territory for Livy. She drives, Summer Shaw. Shaw to Bastian. Panthers with only 1 shooter on the court, Tegan Schenecker. Nice drives baseline, loses, regains. Finds Schenecker, who steps out for 3. Jab step, second jab, now uses her dribble. Long possession, screen comes from Shaw. Schenecker inside, right-handed lay. Smooth as ever, Tegan Schenecker. Bright future ahead of her, has this Panthers team back up 4.
Great finish by the young sophomore, once again having a great start to her season.
Here is Kramer. Shot from the mid-range is good. Bastian not recovering well enough, and PDC cutting the lead back to 2. Matching shot for shot with the Panthers. Here's Olivia Nice, works inside and is fouled. Probably Greenlee Caron will be the one they get on the foul. Yes, they do. 4 subs away for the Panthers, almost a full line change. It's Tracy, Nineheis, Studebaker, and Schmidt. The only Panther staying in the game, Olivia Nice.
For Oregon, Studebaker, Schmidt, Tracy, and Nineheis.
Here is Nice. Spinning with the left. Great move and a finish. Olivia Nice with that left side ball fake, one of her favorite moves to go to, and finishes on it there, putting the lead back up to 4. Now coming across, it's PDC. Schmidt trying to defend the right-hand lay, no good. Offensive rebound to Achenbach. Outworking Nineheis so far, I would say. Greenlee Caron crosses Studebaker. That one's tipped. Nineheis the steal. Here's Tracy. Free run in transition. The left-hand lay is good. Easy bucket for Tracy, and she knocked through the gimme. Studebaker and Schmidt come together. That one will be a Schmidt lay. Transition lay is good for Sam Schmidt. Time out Prairie du Chien. Panthers now finally converting in transition. It is 25-17 Oregon.
Panthers finding a bit of a spark here offensively.
All right, we're just a bit distracted by the action over here in this Prairie du Chien student section. Crafting something up. These boys have not ceased to amaze me so far with their student and school spirit for the Prairie du Chien Blackhawks. Doing a great job supporting their girls. 3:53 on the Tourist Insurance scoreboard in the first half of play. 25-17, your score. Panthers, 2 straight transition lays after an Olivia Nice ball fake lay, and they have a 6-0 run going right now. In just the last couple of seconds. All it took, 2 steals, and the Panthers are up 6. Those transition turnovers for Prairie du Chien could prove costly for them. Here we are again in the full court press. Can the Panthers come away with another steal? Schmidt will guard Caron. Caron just a junior. As we talked about, no seniors on this Prairie du Chien squad, just like the Panthers last year. PDC does break the press this time, however. It's Kramer, right wing, guarded by Tracy. She spins back left into the paint, but a steal from Olivia Nice and Sam Schmidt. Panthers running in transition again. Caitlin Studebaker comes up with it. Here's Schmidt, the drive. Another left-hand lay is good again for Sam Schmidt. Lead up to 10 for the Panthers. Double digits for the first time tonight. Nice and Studebaker. This full court press look and the double teams have done the Panthers wonders. Cron, they're running with the left hand. Finger roll, an impressive finish there from Greenlee. That one tipped, stolen away by Tanner Radloff. Now in transition, can Nineheis defend? They kick to Achenbach. She's guarded by Studebaker. Can PDC find a bucket and cut this lead back to 6? Here is Cron. Jump pass to Achenbach. Back to Caron in the corner. Schmidt defends. Caron drives. Double comes from Olivia Nice, and a block from Nineheis, taller than every player on the court, especially any player besides probably Achenbach. And a travel from Tanner Radloff. Turnover as Brooke Bastian coming into the game along with number 12 there for the Panthers. That is, name slipping my mind.
Summer Shaw. Reese McCabe.
There's a fourth.
Oh, Evelyn
sophomore.
Lavoie.
Evelyn Lavoie.
There we go.
Found it. There we go. Yep, that's the one. Here is Lavoie. Open shot. will leave it well short. Rebound contested will be a jump ball going to Prairie du Chien.
All these turnovers by PDC is just costing them the hot start that they had. They were within 2 for like the longest time, and now down 8 just off of a couple turnovers.
Olivia Nice will defend the inbounds. That one, Bastion can't quite get a fingertip on it. Cron, Bastion recovers, pokes it away. Nine Heist, up to Schenecker, 3-on-1, Euro, lay is good.
Great move by Schenecker.
Beautiful move. Sam Schmidt hyping the bench. Ball's got to get across here. Bastion, foul. Ooh. Not a fan of the call, not a lot of contact, but a foul nonetheless. Evelyn Lavoie, the 4th sophomore off the bench for this Panthers squad. Still a relatively young squad, only 1, 2, 3 seniors by my count. Four seniors. Studebaker, Nine High, Schmidt, and Bastion. So this Panthers team, as Bastion racing ahead, will stay with PDC. Brooke Bastion's closing speed has impressed me tonight.
Yeah, she's played a lot of good defense on this press so far. It's really been impressive.
Very good recovery, even if she gets beat. Tegan Schenecker poking that one on the bounce, staying with PDC. Panthers just a very gritty defense.
Yeah, Bastion's even taken a couple fouls too.
Poking and prodding. Bastion, her signature attempts to get the kick ball. Here is Nice. Double comes. Uncomfortable position here for Hager. She finds a cutting Kramer.
It's a good find.
Lay off the backboard is good. Lead is back to 8 for Oregon. Here's Bastion to Schenecker. Schenecker, good defense played. Now a dump off to Nine Heist. Can't control, now does. Evelyn Lavoie, cross court heave to Bastion. Now dumps off to Schenecker. Mid-range shot is an air ball. Olivia Nice with the catch, spinning left hand lay off the glass, no good. Bastion the offensive board this time through. Now it's Nine Heist, losing off her own foot, out of bounds, PDC.
Panthers have done a great job of getting the offensive board so far, but just have not gotten their shots to hit.
I concur, 1:02 to go first half. It is 29-21 Toro Horse Insurance scoreboard. Inbound to Hager. Hager and Nice, the only two left in the backcourt. Now the double will come. Schenecker guarding Kramer. They swing back for Cron. Cron with Bastion with her. And a swat by Nine Heist, keeping herself in bounds.
Luke, Delaney Nine Ice must have 3 or 4 blocks already. She's just been eating up this Prairie du Chien offense on the inside.
Jump ball, it'll stay with Oregon. Yes, Delaney Nine Heist, every single player on this PDC offense besides Achenbach is got to be below 5'6", and so Nine Heist is capitalizing on that, to say the least, and continuing to block shots as soon as they are low in the post. When she's down there with her, you're not scoring. Lavoie will inbound. Too Nice, cutting, and a foul on the way up. Nice will shoot 2. Shot plenty of free throws Thursday night. They get Hager. Libby Nice, front end, off back iron, no good. Has a bad habit with the back iron.
Yeah, she's done it a lot this year. I actually have noticed that.
Second, that one is good. Here's Hager, Panthers in a full court press. Up ahead, it's gonna be a lay for Kramer, misses. Offensive rebound, the second chance, no good, and Nine Heist the rebound. Nine Heist to Lavoie, to Schenecker. Schenecker comfortable with the ball in her hands, now finds Brooke Bastion. Bastion wants to force inside, now clock down to 10, down to 9. Nine Heist blocked away herself and out of bounds, staying with Oregon. 6.0 to go in your first half. Can the Panthers knock down a bucket to end it? It'll be Evelyn Lavoie on the inbounds. They go to Nice. She drives inside.
And
Travel.
Panthers did not have one of their top shooters out on the court during that final possession. A little strange to me.
Clock with 3, with 2, with 1. I don't think they're going to get a shot off. They won't. And that will end the half. Here at Oregon High School, 30-21 your score as we take it to halftime on OCA Media. Well, welcome back here to our second half of play from Oregon High School. It is the Panthers leading the Prairie du Chien Blackhawks by a score of 30-21. Just before our second half starts, I would like to say that this OCA Media exclusive broadcast is made possible with the generous support of our sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. And by Culvers of Oregon, Stoughton Health, Hy-Vee Grocery Stores, and by Pizza Pit. Once again, Taurus Insurance is our scoreboard sponsor for this year. Taurus Insurance, specializing in personal, business, and life insurance. Locally owned since 1978. Well, it is almost time for half number 2 to kick off. Prairie du Chien just not coming out of their huddle. You know, I just realized, Cole, I've been saying all along there's 4 sophomores in this team that get minutes. There's 5. Well, there is 4. I was right the first time. Second guessing myself. Got Tegan, Reese, Evelyn, and Summer Shaw, the 4 Panthers off the bench who are sophomores. And then, of course, 1 senior off the bench, Brooke Bastian. Young squad of Panthers. Youthful as always, Coach Wamsley's squads. This Panther team will be good for years to come. And to start the half, it'll be a Sam Schmidt transition lay off of a Livy Nice intercepted pass. Back the other way come the Blackhawks. Nice again, almost coming up with a steal. This time Kramer, it's tipped by Studebaker. Regaining possession is the Blackhawks. Dump off and a turnover as Studebaker with the steal. In the corner, Clara Tracy sizing up the defender. Now works left with the left hand. The lay is good. Clara Tracy, comfortable lay in.
Coach Wamsley was fired up about that one.
As Clara finally gets on the board again. I believe those are her first points since Cuba City. Maybe did she score against Wanakee? She did. And that's a timeout. Prairie du Chien, very uncomfortable. To start this half, the Panthers starting it on a 4-point run, 34-21.
Well, Luke, my 2 keys for the Panthers in this half are to keep up the press and to make their shots. And if they do those 2 things, they're easily going to break away with this one and win this one outright. I mean, they're already up by 13, and if this press just keeps swallowing up the Prairie du Chien like it has been, I mean, it won't even be a contest.
Yeah, Panthers keep the foot in the gas pedal, and they'll have no difficulty in half number 2. But if the Blackhawks can climb back into this one, it will be a battle to the end, like we saw last Thursday against Wanakee. Panthers have yet to be in like a real tough contest. They haven't had a game where it was like down to the wire, like 2-point, 3-point game, but certainly only a couple games where it was like out of reach early. Milton and Cuba City were pretty blowouts. Well, here's Greenlee Cron. Working right side. That's Ava Hager. Now she hands to Radloff. Tanner Radloff. Well, work left. Guarded by Tracy. The kick to Cron. Head fake. Now to Hager. Hager losing that dribble. Now has to find Radloff. Radloff past Sam Schmidt. Pull up midi is good. And a comfortable shot for Tanner Radloff. She knocks it down. Here's Schmidt. Inside. Tried to fit that one into Studebaker. They keep it with Oregon. Here is Nice. The right hand lay is good. Olivia Nice. Again, her crucial role for this Panthers team, and she does what she does best in that possession, scores in the paint. Couple Panthers left in behind now. Now the kick, drive, Kramer, and they call it carry?
I believe they did, Luke.
It was an odd hand signal from the ref. Wasn't your typical carry signal, but
Either way, it's another turnover for this Blackhawks team, just getting eaten alive by their own mistakes.
Now in a zone are the Blackhawks, at least they were. Now they switch back to man. Studebaker the lay. Panthers up to 15-point lead at Taurus Insurance. Scoreboard. Now in the corner there, that's Hager. Ava Hager will work back to the top of the key. Schmidt comes to defend. Now Clara Tracy guards Kron. Kron inside with the right hands. Nineheist creating tough shots in the paint. Kick out to Hager. Hager's three left short, but an away from the ball foul called there on Nineheist will result in a inbounds pass for Prairie du Chien from under the hoop. 3 minutes into your first half. Panthers on an 8-2 run. 38-23. Inbounds pass comes. Almost a travel there. Here's Hager. Works past Schmidt. Another mid-range is good. This time it's Ava Hager. That one is good, and Olivia Nice again. Now over the top here is number 10, that's Hager again, and switching over to Greenlee Kron. Kron to Kramer, now open three for Kron, no good. Nineheist the rebound. Couple of defenders from the Blackhawks come in, and Kron a wildly missed layup. Rebound fought for. Nineheist rolling on top of Kramer. Jump ball will go to the Panthers.
Good job by Delaney Nineheist just to get down and dirty on the ground and able to get that jump ball and secure the possession for Oregon.
Schenecker will come in, giving Delaney Nineheist a well-deserved rest. Doing a lot for the Panthers early in half number 2. Inbound will go to Clara Tracy. She'll work across half court easily. Trap comes. Tracy just runs right past it all the way down to the hoop. Ooh, off the side of the backboard. Ugly shot from Clara Tracy. Back the other way. That one is going to go too fast, and Sam Schmidt with the steal. In transition now. Schmidt. Jump stop. Finds Studebaker on the cut. The left-hand lay is good. Panthers still in the full court press. Double comes again. Here is Radloff. She kicks top side. Dump off now. Now they go low in the corner. Now here's a shot. Radloff. Third bucket for PDC in this half. All three of them have been just mid-range, wide-open jumpers that the Panthers have allowed them to get pretty free reign.
But it doesn't really seem to matter, Luke, because the Panthers are just putting more points right back on the Toro Horse scoreboard after they put their own points up.
That they are. Here is Olivia Nice. Kicks to Studebaker. Studebaker will try a three. This time no good. Rebound to Clara Tracy. Clara to Sam Schmidt. Schmidt inside the Olivia Nice. Dump off to Sam
Good
Schmidt.
cut.
Great cut. Timeout, Oregon. Lead is up to 17 once again for Oregon. And PDC early in this half number 2 have found no answer for the Panthers on offense. Very much struggling. Before we get back to play, I just wanted to mention that OCA Media is your local community access television station. We broadcast local, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS Cable. On-demand programs like Panther Sports are on our YouTube channel. Check out our website for our program guide and more information at www.ocamedia.com. Back to play at Oregon High School. Brooke Bastian in for Clara Tracy out of the timeout.
So far this half, the Panthers have just been dominating on both sides of the ball, and they're starting off on a 14-6 run to start this half.
Here is Kron. She works on Studebaker. losing it. And that's a backcourt, yep.
Great defensive possession by the Panthers, and that press just bottling up this Prairie du Chien offense like it has all night.
Drive inside. Now they find Kramer. Lay is good. Here is Nice, finds Studebaker.
Great ball movement.
Schenecker. Again, 19-point lead now. Tegan Schenecker done a great job tonight. Sam Schmidt, I believe, was that Sam Schmidt the assist?
That was Olivia Nice.
Olivia Nice, another great,
Ooh.
foul.
Oregon foul number 20, Tegan Schenecker, second on the team. And for Oregon, number 15, Nice, number 33, McCabe, and returning for Prairie du Chien, number 30, Rita Achenbach.
Inbounds comes. There is Cron. She finds. That's a turnover, sorry. Here is Studebaker. Thought about the 3, 0 for 2 so far, so does not elect to go for it. Now find Nineheist. They wave it off and the foul on the floor before the shot. Sam Schmidt, Olivia Nice are taking a break. Reese McCabe and Brooke Bastion or Reese McCabe and Olivia Nineheist going to give them that rest. Still a 19-point lead. McCabe will inbound to Nineheist in the corner. Dump off to Schenecker. Schenecker the right hand, too strong. Rebound contested and out of bounds off of Tegan Schenecker to PDC. Here is Cron. Shot 3, no good. Rebound is still being fought for. Kramer comes up with it. Cron again is blocked by Tegan Schenecker. Out in transition. McCabe gonna have to bring it up for the Panthers. And a foul. Tegan, the only concise ball handler, the only I would say the most confident ball handler on the floor. However, she was up in transition. And McCabe, the young sophomore with less varsity experience, a little slower to bring it up, so Tegan could not capitalize. Bastion, dump off to McCabe. They want to work inside the Nineheist. Instead, a McCabe pass goes off a Studebaker out of bounds.
Not the best offensive performance so far for the Panthers, but their defense has just made up for it. And with that, there's another tip pass.
However, the Blackhawks will maintain possession, but just
Another
for a couple
turnover.
seconds as Reese McCabe, and then she loses it. Sloppy basketball both ways. And the Blackhawks will come back on offense. Greenlee Cron and Brooke Bastion, 2 number 4s, bringing it up together. Ooh, almost a travel there. Now it's Kramer. That one did look like a travel, but here is a Achenbach missed lay, but a foul will reward her with 2 free throws. Couple of potential travels on that possession went uncalled. And for PDC, they will shoot 2. Rita Achenbach. Front end is good. Now the the second. Also good for Achenbach. Here's Tegan Schenecker. Finds Bastian. Bastian, good look from three. It's gonna fall for Brooke Bastian. The 5'6" senior knocks down the tray ball, and it's a 20-point Oregon lead. Now Kramer ahead with the lay.
Tough finish
good.
over Nineheis.
That's right. Much taller defender than offensive player, but nonetheless, Carly Kramer gonna put that one through. Now Nineheis hands off to Bastian. Couple subs away for the Panthers. Bastian travels. Check off moving screen on Nineheis.
One thing I've noticed, Luke, is that PDC has struggled on offense clearly. And, Tessa Higgins, number 10, she's attempted a lot of threes this year, and she's made 62% of them, but I don't believe she's attempted one tonight. Something to look out for.
Couple of subs for the Panthers. Nice and Schmidt back on, and Studebaker and McCabe take a break. Now the drive here, through pass. That one's tipped. Achenbach stays in control. Schenecker, very active hands. And offensive foul will go against Kramer. Yeah, I do believe I have been making a mistake tonight. Ava Hager is not on the court. That has been Tessa Higgins. That's on me. Sub here, however, Greenlee Cron will head to the bench. Tanner Radloff in for her. Yeah, that's my mistake. Tessa Higgins is the player for number 10 for PDC, not Ava Hager. It's okay, though. Tough with some of these rosters from the smaller schools to have a clear, concise who each person is. Zone here from PDC. Panthers, can they beat it? Tegan Schenecker wide open. They just don't see her. Here she is now, wide open for three. Cannot find the bottom of the basket, and a rebound for Kramer is contested, and a foul against Brooke Bastian. Clock just under 9 and an 18-point Oregon lead as it's 51-33.
Well, Luke, despite the 18-point lead, Oregon has not shot well from beyond the arc. I believe Bastian is the only one to make a three so far. It's been a tough going.
Yeah, if not for the team they're playing tonight, PDC, I think the Panthers would have definitely found themselves in a lot of trouble against a well-touted D1 opponent. 5 fouls for the Panthers, so PDC nearing bonus. Just 2 more needed. Schmidt will defend. That is Higgins. Kick to the corner. It's Claire Kennedy. Kennedy, nice. Astute defense there. Switch on ball. Spinning. Higgins, right hand. And she is stuffed. Olivia, nice. Not so nice there on the block.
Panthers have been up in PDC's grill tonight. A lot of sent back shots. I believe that's number 5 or even 6 shots blocked tonight.
Bastian tips that one. Can she get it? No, she can't. Just barely. And this time she does. Tips it away. Schmidt in transition. Slows down. Now the right hand. No good. Bastian, however, the rebound. Clara Tracy to Schmidt. Panthers set up the offense here. Summer Shaw screen. Schmidt to Tracy. Inside to Nice. Nice gonna have her left hand free reign and couldn't quite get that 3-point play, but will shoot 2 for the Panthers. Olivia Nice, when you leave that left block open, she finds herself in the middle of the paint. She is going to make you pay. Lucky there for PDC that she's not shooting 1 free throw and the score's not 53-33.
I agree with you, Luke, and the Panthers are just doing such a great job working the ball down low.
Again, Olivia Nice, not the most consistent free throw shooter, missing the front end. Claire Kennedy will hit the bench, and Greenlee Cron back into the game. Back end here for Nice will be short. Summer Shaw fighting for the rebound, and Carly Kramer comes up with it. Down is Higgins, now kicks to Radloff. Radloff with Bastian all over her. Here's Higgins. Just as you talked about, those 3-point attempts have not come for her. Dump off to Radloff. Left hand lay, no good. Rebound will go to herself, though, getting her own rebound. Bastian still on the defense. Screen comes. Here is Higgins, guarded by Olivia Nice. Higgins dribbling to the top of the key. A set comes, and that one out of bounds. Miscommunication Claire Kramer cannot handle the pass from Tessa Higgins. Out of bounds it goes.
Just another sloppy play by Prairie du Chien, and it'll lead to another Oregon turnover.
Yes, it will. Here is Schmidt. Finds Tracy. Another chance from the corner. No good again. 0 for 3 now as Clara Tracy. Jump ball forced by Olivia Nice. That's a gritty play there by the junior.
Turning Oregon number 15 to Lady Nice.
Well, Luke, the two best shooters on the Panthers, Schmidt and Clara Tracy, are combined 0 for 8 from beyond the arc, but it hasn't affected them as they still lead by a whopping 18 points.
Yeah, Panthers are lucky if that's the case. If those two would have knocked down a couple of those shots, this lead could be swelled to 30. Shot 3 here in the corner as Radloff knocks it through. Timeout PDC. Lead down to 15, 7 to go. These Blackhawks gonna attempt one final push with 7 minutes to go. Can they fight their way back in, or will the Panthers run away with this one at Oregon High School? Find out on the other end of this timeout here from Oregon High School on OCA Media Sports, your premier location for Panther sports.
Turning Oregon out of timeout, number 10 taking Studebaker.
Schmidt will bring it up for the Panthers. Studebaker back into the game. Brooke Bastian headed out. Schmidt inside the Nice. Looked like she was fouled. Tracy wide open from the corner. Can she knock this one down? She does. Clara Tracy to 3 ball.
Two best shooters now 1 for 9 for the Panthers. Sudden spark.
Here is Kron, guarded by Schmidt. Now Studebaker on the defense of Radloff. Radloff drives, kicks in the corner. Here's Higgins. Higgins working on Nice, blocked away. The 7th block for the Panthers tonight.
I believe that's Nice's 2nd or 3rd. She's been active on the defensive side.
Yeah, 9 Heiss with 4, Nice with 3. The dynamic duo for the Panthers, another
Make that
one.
4 for Olivia Nice.
And the 8th block for the Panthers. That one out of bounds off Schmidt. Astute defense from Oregon. Olivia Nice and Lee 9 Heiss working their tails off down low for the Panthers. As I was saying, the dynamic duo down low will continue all year for this Panther basketball team. 6 to go in the game. It's an 18-point Panther lead. Studebaker recovering. Radloff, no hands to Higgins. Higgins again, not attempting a 3. Just as we talked about, attempted, you said, the most threes on this team, and it has not shot one tonight. Had plenty of looks, and that one tipped away, fighting for it. 9 Heiss comes up with it and is fouled. Delaney 9 Heiss working through contact, ripping that ball away, and then takes a forearm to the pack for her troubles. Here is Studebaker bringing the ball up for Oregon. Now to Schmidt. Schmidt, cross court heave, tipped out of bounds. Wanted Tracy, instead got the fingertips of Radloff knocked out of bounds. Here is Tracy, she works right, now baseline, weaving back left, finds Schmidt, had a good look, now finds Clara. Clara shot 3, this time is no good. Olivia Nice offensive board. Spinning with the left hand, no good. 9 Heiss Nice. It'll go the way of Prairie du Chien.
Delaney Nine Ice did not like that call. Ref saw otherwise. But it doesn't really matter because Delaney Nine Ice has just been eating up all the boards for this Panthers offense.
Yeah, I would personally agree with the call, but that's just me. It did look from my angle like it went off Delaney's hands. And nonetheless, it is Prairie du Chien basketball with 5 to go in the game. Here is Radloff working on Studebaker. She finds Tessa Higgins. Here is Higgins. Another attempt for a 3. This time does not again shoot it. Kron with Schmidt on her. Goes to the corner for Radloff. Baseline drive, and Studebaker gets her hips into Radloff, and a foul on Caitlin for the block. So it will remain with PDC, down 18, 4:50 to go. And that one tipped by Nice. Olivia Nice wreaking havoc.
She's just having just a great performance on both sides, offense and defense.
Last couple minutes, Delaney Nice having her way with these Blackhawks. The drive from Kramer, kick outside to Kron. Kron trying to facilitate, hands to Radloff. Radloff drives and fouled by Livy Nice.
Oregon foul number 10, Caitlin Studebaker for 4.
Schenecker will check in.
Probably take out Studebaker, who has 4 fouls, and yep, there it is.
Does. That may end Caitlin's night. However, a great performance on the defensive end for Caitlin. I think she had 4 points tonight, but a great performance from her defensively, which is what the Panthers need from her.
A lot of great defense, a lot of tip passes, couple steals from her. Great night.
So 1-1 here in the bonus now. Radloff misses. Nine Heist the rebound. Could have been an over the back, but the Panthers come away with it just the same. Oh, Schenecker almost came up with a lovely pass, however, just not quite on the mark. Here is Schmidt losing her dribble, finds Clara Tracy. That one tipped, but Nice still comes up with it. Ball fake, finds Schmidt. Sam Schmidt wants a 3, gives it up to Nice. Nice loses, finds Tracy. Tracy baseline, and is fouled by Carly Kramer. That is PDC's last to give, so the rest of the way it'll be free throws on every foul. Here is Sam Schmidt. Schmidt will inbound to Nineheis. Nineheis loses, regains, finds Tracy, straight away 3, is good. Clara Tracy, 2 for 6 tonight, I believe, from 3. And the Panthers' biggest lead of the night, up to 21, led to Horace Insurance scoreboard. Here's Radloff. Drives, guarded by Schenecker. Wanted to find Kron, instead goes to Kramer, who works on Tracy. Tips that one off her own foot out of bounds. Panther basketball. Coach Wamsley nearing that time to empty his bench. Not quite yet, though, as there's still 4 to go, and the Panthers only up 21. Coach Wamsley wants some more from his premier Panther players. Here is Tracy, again in the corner, again in a 3. This time again, no good. Rebound to Tanner Radloff. She speeds ahead, finds Schenecker on her. Screen comes, Radloff wanted the 3, instead gives to Higgins, who tries to go inside, and recovering the loose ball is Rita Achenbach. Achenbach, that one's tipped by Nice. Olivia Nice working ahead. Now Kramer in trouble, will bring it back across the half court. Spinning, loses. Sam Schmidt comes up, 2-on-1 with Clara. Schmidt will go with herself and is fouled on the way up by Tessa Higgins. Sam will shoot 2. Higgins doing about as good on defense as you can in a 2-on-1 position such as that.
She forced Schmidt into a wild shot, but still committed a foul, though.
Unfortunately for her, had no foul been committed, it's probably PDC ball back the other way. Schmidt, front end is good. Here's Brooke Bastian, and Clara Tracy's night, I presume, will be over here, finishing with 8 or 10 points.
I believe 8 points.
2 threes and a lay. 22-point lead, up to 23 as Sam Schmidt knocks her 2 free throws through. Inbounds will go to Cron. Panthers still in that full court press that they know and love. Schmidt tips it away. Transition, the lay, good jump stop, but a wild shot, but a foul. Schmidt got lucky there, found herself out of position post jump stop, but just in time elevated for the shot to draw a foul from Greenlee Cron.
I was worried, Luke. I thought she was going to commit a traveling violation, but able to draw a foul.
So Schmidt again at the free throw line. Again, it's true. McCabe attempting to check in for the shooter, so should Sam knock this through, she will end her night. Don't know how many points, but it is well over 20, I do believe. Schmidt does, and she will take a seat. Sam Schmidt, Panther fans, put her hands together. Another good performance from the senior point guard for this Panthers team, the MSOE commit. So Greenlee Cron, clock now under 3. Panther lead is 25. That could have been a travel. Goes uncalled, and Livy Nice, another defensive play. Got to have over 10 blocks and steals this game combined.
Definitely. Panthers have been swarming on all phases of the defensive side.
Rewarded for her work, the give and go. Delaney Nice and Olivia Nice working together. 2 more for the Panthers. Out of the hands of Olivia Nice, who probably has a triple-double tonight with rebounds, steals, and points, I would guess, maybe.
Somewhere close to that.
Close to that. At least has 10, 10, and 5 of 4 categories or more. Here is Radloff working inside, now steps back out, finds Kramer, who will not shoot the 3, but Greenlee Cron will, and she will miss. Tegan Schenecker the rebound. Couple of Panthers away at the end of the bench for Oregon, looking to sub in. McCabe in trouble. That one is tipped and back the other way. Come the Blackhawks. Greenlee Cron inside. Can she score on Bastion? No, but a foul on Brooke will be 2 free throws for Greenlee Cron and 3 subs for Oregon. That is, I believe, Laura Schenecker, Evelyn Lavoie, and Summer Shaw for Oregon, who will check in after the front end. Cron puts it through, and Lucy Carlson will also check in. The only Panther who will remain on the court is Reese McCabe. Here comes Kennedy Eslick at the end of the bench to take these 5 out. McCabe will now come off. So the 5 for the Panthers: Summer Shaw, Evelyn Lavoie, Laura Schenecker, Lucy Carlson, and Kennedy Eslick. The Prairie du Chien, Achenbach and Kramer come out into the game. Are Claire Kennedy along with maybe Ashley Knapp, that could be. Is that 20? Yep. Ashley Knapp or Alex Baxter. I don't want to get that one wrong. Either one of those 2. Here is Laura Schenecker, the older sister of Tegan. Laura, a junior for this Panther basketball team. Of course, you also may know her as the younger sister of Casey Schenecker, boys Panther player, now Lawrence basketball player. And a timeout for Prairie du Chien. I imagine to get a couple younger subs in, but we will see. It is a 24-point Oregon lead, 1:24 to go. Panthers have now put the nail in the coffin.
They are going to improve to 6-0 on the year. Another great defensive performance. They are just eating teams alive so far this season. And you can see how, as they're just blowing out teams left and right.
I will certainly be interested to see where the Panthers fall in the Week 5 rankings from withsports.com for the Division I. I imagine it'll be somewhere in the top 7. They started this year as number 10 and have gone 6-0 and have not yet had a game that has been within 10 points, and only 1 game within 15.
And they're going to be fun to watch throughout the year. They have a couple tough games within the next month or so with MG, Watertown,
McFarland,
Beaver Dam, McFarland, and DeForest. Few teams with the adjustment to the Badger Large Conference. It's going to be a hard conference to win, but the Panthers definitely have the team to do so.
I'll say I'm excited for that McFarland game. We got Iowa commit Tegan Mullaney versus our star forward, Delaney Nineheis. I will be very excited to watch those 2 go head-to-head. Of course, Sam Schmidt, the best player on this team, but Delaney Nineheis just has done amazing in her own right this year. Want to see how she contains Tegan, who has been the player for McFarland her last 3 years, perhaps even all 4. A couple of careless passes to end this one, and a jump ball will keep it with Oregon. Evelyn Lavoie going to the floor and forcing the jump. Panthers getting sloppy to end, but that's what's to be expected. So Evelyn Lavoie was actually fouled on that one. So 1-and-1 coming from her. Front end for Evelyn is good. Sam Schmidt quite fired up over on that Panther bench. Second will fall as well. Lead back to 24 and 2 free throws for Evelyn Lavoie. Her first 2 points tonight. Perhaps her first 2 points this season? Yes, they are. My stat man, Cole, a little more dialed in the West Sports than I. I'm just a talking mouth up here. Cole's the real ball knowledge guy. Here's Kennedy Eslick. Mid-range jumper, no good. Wide right. Clock below 30 seconds. Fast break here, and Radloff will put it through. Now clock will continue to tick, and that will do it. From Oregon High School, Panthers going to come away with a win, 65-43 on that Taurus scoreboard. Well, clock down to 3, down to 2, and down to 1. That will do it. Summershaw ending it for Oregon. And now I can say once again, your girls win at home on OCA Media Sports. Final 65-43. Well, next week on OCA Media, we've got 2 boys matchups for you. Tuesday, the boys will play Elkhorn. They did get a win last night. Now back to 1-2 in overtime against Fort Knight. Yes, they are. Against Fort Atkinson. Got a dub in overtime. Vaughn Carvalho with a very impressive lay to win the game for the Panthers. Panthers stormed back. We're in a tight-knit battle all game long, but for a team with not much experience, got the job done. Panthers will play next Tuesday and next Friday, the boys. Next Friday is a big one. We got a Friday Night Live coming up for you. My first Friday Night Live of the year, Cole's second, but a marquee matchup that will come down to it in the Badger Conference. It is Wanakee versus Oregon, Keaton Frisch versus Vaughn Carvalho. An exciting matchup there. But now, before we leave you, a big thank you to my video crew tonight over here. And thank you on behalf of myself, Luke Marx, and my counterpart, Cole Krueger, for watching Panther basketball on OCA Media Sports, your home for Panther sports. Have a great night, everybody.